Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Barefoot Lawyer Reports podcast. My name is Will Dethridge. I am the producer, and joining me, as always, is Chen Guangcheng. Great to have you, sir.
Hi, my friend. How are you? I'm glad to see you again here today.
Wonderful. Well, today we are going to talk about a very important article that Chen Guangcheng recently wrote for the Wall Street Journal, and it's titled, Why the Chinese Communist Party is Destroying My Village. Guangcheng, could you tell us a little bit about what your article is about, and we will link to it in the description.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. The Communist Party tried to clean all the information they did. And because the Communist Party house arrested my family almost 7 years, so that make a lot of Chinese people, even the people in the whole world, to try to visit my village. And that make my village very famous. So, and of course, the Communist Party prepared several hundred people, the guards, to stop them and to house arrest us. That make my village become like a prison, the special prison.
Right.
And after that, after I escape, the Communist Party negotiation with the U.S. government, they have to let us come to America. But that place still is a problem for the Communist Party. The Communist Party tried to clean the brain, but they don't know how to do that. So they prepare.
Could you repeat that? They're trying to clean the
memory.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
The Communist Party tried to clean the memory in the people,
but
they can't
erase
do
the
that,
memory.
right?
Yeah.
Now they tried to destroy my village. And,
wow.
And now they are doing. So they said the Meng River, the water give Linyi City trouble. They tried make how to say that? They will keep the water there.
So they'll keep the water there, but are they trying to destroy the other parts?
They will keep water there and make my village in the water. So,
are they planning on submerging the village in water?
Yeah.
Wow. So they want to flood the village.
Yeah. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All the village will in the water. And of course, not just my village, more than 27 villages will get in trouble. They have to move 4,400 families to another place.
Wow.
So
they'll all be relocated. Wow.
Yeah. So the Communist Party use this way to clean the memory.
Yes.
Even the Communist Party created a secret prison for my family. So that's still there. If the journalists come to there to make a documentary, and that will be let the whole world know what happened before. And all the story will keep there. So the Communist Party tried to clean that now.
Yeah, no, it says, according to your article, they're justifying this by building this. They're saying they're building a water reservoir, so the entire town will be completely underwater. My goodness. So how popular is your village for people who are interested in your story? Do a lot of people, you say, go over and visit your old house? Are there still family members of yours there at all?
Yeah, in fact, at that time, how to say? I think should be more than 100 million Chinese people know that story.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people tried to visit me, and of course that is a protest, right?
So, yes, they're protesting.
Some people in that just share the information that, I will go to Shandong to visit Dongshigu village, tried to see Guangcheng, and then the Communist Party send the police come to their house, stop them to come out. And some people is on the way, but the Communist Party sent the police to chase them and stop them and back. And some people arrive in my village. The Communist Party ordered the guards to beat them, to stealing their belongings.
To steal their belongings? Yeah, wow.
Yeah, in fact, no one knows the correct number, but we know a lot of people know that story.
Right, so it's like a pilgrimage site almost.
In the whole country, not just my province. Even, some lawyer, he live in Hunan province. When he read the information who visit my village, and then the Communist Party beat them, and they just write down the notes and share it on the internet. But he can't understand. Of course, he don't believe that happened. That he don't believe that is true. So another people said, okay, if you don't believe, please go to Shandong Dongshi to see that. If you can come to the village, I will give you 4,000. If you can take a picture in the village, I will give you 6,000.
Oh, wow.
If you take a picture with Guangcheng, I will give you 10,000. Okay, go ahead. So the lawyer come to my village, but when they close my village, maybe 3 or 2 miles away, the Communist Party guards follow him. Then, they kidnapped him and put the black bag on his head and stealing all the ID and the bank card, the money, and the cell phone. Oh my God, just even take off his clothes, just keep a little and throw him in the pond. Oh my gosh, wow. Maybe, he said, I think maybe I will die, but not. So later, he came back Hunan province and visited his wife. Even his wife don't know who come her office. So, a lot of story on the internet. So the Communist Party tried to clean the history.
Just to recap then, this lawyer would tell people about your story. They wouldn't believe him. So, they said, well, we'll pay you this amount of money if you can, send a picture from this place, which he did. Then he got, basically beat up and robbed by a Chinese Communist Party official or someone that they had hired. That's pretty horrible. So
when he came back, of course he believed now because he had the experience. So his friend said, okay, now I prepared the money already, but you can't give me the picture.
Right. Oh my gosh. Guangcheng, do you still have a lot of friends then that you stay in contact from the village, or not really?
Yes, I contact, of course. We use the secret way. And, now they tried to do that. A lot of people don't, even some people ask me come back to help them.
Oh.
They said, if you still here, I think you will sue them and help us to protect our benefit. So, but now we keep looking what's happening next step. And I hope, that the whole world will keep the justice to help the Chinese people to get a democracy, human rights, and to throw the Communist Party in the trash. It looks like now the Western government forget the Communist Party is the enemy of humanity. They are not just persecuted the Chinese people. They tried to destroy the democracy in the whole world. Even, the confiltration in the US very, very, very deep. So that is dangerous.
And I also think that, when the Communist Party tries to erase history, one of the best things we can do in Western countries is to keep history alive. And we have many ways of doing that. You wrote your book, which we will always link to in the description, and that's something that the Communist Party cannot destroy because it's published in many languages across the world. So we highly recommend that. We have this podcast, and we at our Center for Human Rights, which you can find at catholic.edu/CFR, we have a section of our website with testimonials of victims of the Communist Party. So sharing information like that is crucial to combating the Communist Party's attempts to erase history and erase their human rights atrocities from the world.
Yes, and another thing I want to mention, I'm trying to sue the Communist Party in the US. So if the listener want to help us, please contact us. Use our website, the Human Rights Center website. So
yes,
maybe you will give us a good idea. You will help us use different ways. So I can, for example, find an important lawyer and to sue the Communist Party, use the US law system.
Yes. And again, that's catholic.edu/CHR. And we encourage you to tune into all of our podcasts and check out the ones we have on YouTube, Spotify, and everywhere else. And we thank you very much for joining us on another episode of the Barefoot Lawyer Reports.
Oh, thank you. See you next time, my friends.